everybody, it's Dina Rico with the Creativity Cave, and I'm so excited to share with you this gorgeous but super simple card. And I created this using the That's the Tag stamp set and coordinating framelits, which are both on the retiring list, and better yet, they're discounted, and better yet than that, they're available. So these are really awesome, but they are only going to be available through the end of May. And the stamp sets are only guaranteed through May 22nd. So if you like this and want to get it, make sure you order it. By the way, you can order this through my online store, and there's a link in the description of this very video. So let me show you how I made this though, because it's really simple, and you can see there's some shimmer on there, which is awesome. And it's the perfect layout that you could create with a whole bunch of different color combinations. So to start with, I have a piece of crumb cake cardstock that I cut half. It's cut in half, but the long way. Some of you might refer to this as the hot dog way. So I am going to score this with my scoring blade here at 5.5. So this is 4 1/4 by 11. By the way, all of the details and dimensions and colors and specific supplies are all listed on my blog post, and that link again is in the description of this video, so you can reference back to that when you go to make this card yourself. Okay, so I folded my card, and the reason I use a scoreboard, because you know I don't score my cards like almost ever, but when you do cards the long way, when you go to fold it, you're going against the grain, and so if you score it, that will help it fold much nicer. Otherwise, sometimes this can be kind of bumpy, and while I'm generally too lazy to do the scoring, I thought I would be nice for you and explain why I'm doing it the way I'm doing, because normally I would not, I would just fold that baby in half, but you do get a little better results, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so then I have cut 3 strips of cardstock. These are cut down from scraps, which is awesome, because I don't know about you guys, but I have a gazillion scraps in my office. In fact, can I just take you over to my scraps for a second? Okay, we're going to travel on the depths and floor of my stamp room, so I apologize if this makes you guys kind of motion sick. I'm showing, I don't want to show too much. See, there are my feet. Yep, I am shooting this in sweatpants. But this is my scrap drawer. So this is an IKEA Alex drawer that I have. And then you can see this drawer is Regals and Earth, or Neutrals. These used to be called Earth Elements like a long time ago. Then this is Brights and Subtles. You can also see this is the remote control for my TV and DVD player here. But then this is the current in colors, the older in colors, the ones that are going away. When they go away, I'll take them out though. And then this is my white and ivory, or very vanilla, pardon me. I don't know, words are hard today for some reason. But anyway, that's how I store my scraps. So you can see I have a lot of scraps. Okay, back to my card. So again, my apologies. I hope I did not make you, ooh, what happened there? There we go. Hope I didn't make you nauseous carrying you around like that. Back to my card. So these came from my scraps. That's a good way to use scraps. See, I'm trying to help you bust your hoard. I'm sure if you're anything like me, you might maybe hoard just a couple of products. No judgment. There's never judgment here at the Creativity Cave. But anyway, okay, should we stamp, for heaven's sakes? My gosh. Okay. Now I also die cut one of the tags from the tag framelits. These framelits are so fun. Here's one. I haven't made this into anything yet, but these are 2 of the pieces. So this tag plus this is another piece from the framelits. And then here is another one. Isn't that pretty? It's really cool. And then so like it would go on a white tag like that. You could just adhere it, and then you could color those in, or you could piece them in like the stained glass technique. Anyway, I'm just giving you some ideas. I know, oh my gosh, could I be any more random in my video? I don't think so. Okay, so now what I did do though is, let me bring these in. I die cut those butterflies because they're so pretty. In fact, I think personally, I mean, that's just me, these are the best parts of the whole die. But what I'm going to do with this is I die cut it in white, and then I set the butterfly framelit right in there. You can die cut them both at the same time. I also, as you can see, just take my hair out of there, I die cut this in navy, in Pool Party, and Bermuda Bay. Okay, so here's the Bermuda Bay ones. I'm gonna show you a kind of a way to sort of, oops, that's not what I thought I was grabbing. This is a way to kind of keep track of these. So I'm just kind of poking them out leaving them in order on the die. Okay. So then you can see they're all in order, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's one missing. There we go. There's number 6. All right. So there's all of them. Then I'm going to come back over here, and you can see this just fits right in the die, and I die cut this out of a plain white one. It doesn't matter what color this is. I'm going to use this as kind of a template or a guide. So I'm going to line this up with my tag that I die cut in the crumb cake, which I will of course use for my card. So I have that lined up. Then what I'm going to do is take, and I'm going to actually do the opposite of what I did on here. So here I did navy, Bermuda, and Pool Party. I'm going to do navy, Bermuda, and Pool Party the opposite way. So then what I want to use is liquid glue. Now I will tell you, I actually tried this originally with my fine tip glue. And this is, now when I used the fine tip glue, what happened was this didn't stick long enough, and then I moved it and it wasn't stuck. Like, I think this takes a little bit longer to set up. I have found, though, that while liquid glue does give you the wiggle room you need, so if you need to kind of adjust things, you can, but once it really gets stuck, it is on there pretty good and strong. And sometimes I'm not sure that the fine tip glue is as strong. So that's why I am going to go ahead and adhere these with this. So like I said, I'm doing the reverse, and the reason is because I have all the leftover pieces from this card, so I'm going to use those in reverse order. Okay, so that means I'm going to start with navy at the top, and then I'm going to go down. I know that was a really lengthy explanation for a very simple concept, but I apologize. Okay, so you can either, sometimes I think it's easier to stick it on the butterfly. Sometimes I think it's easier to put a little drop of glue right on there. Do you see that? Okay, and this will challenge you to get your nimble fingers out and get things positioned in here. But do you see I'm going to stick one right there, and then the second one right here. I think it's actually a little easier to put it right on the cardstock. Now you want to be careful. I'm making my butterflies dimensional, and then I'm placing just kind of the body in there so that the wings will stick up. And then oops, that's the wrong one. Oh, you know why? Because that's why I did the Bermuda again. Goodness. Oh boy, I'm having bad brain power, a bad brain power day today. All right, so then I'm going to put that one in there. And then finally, if I can manage, I'm going to put these two bottom ones. Yes, those two will fit in here. Oh my goodness gracious. Who knew that it would be so hard to follow the puzzle? See, I was doing this whole thing so that it would be easier, but I don't know. Okay, I will say it really was pretty easy when I made my original sample. Maybe it's the talking and the stamping today. It's really got me flustered. Okay, so now the cool part is you can then remove this from your tag, and then they're all evenly spaced. Do you see how brilliant that is? Okay, I tried. I did try. Now you have all these leftover butterflies, which of course you can use to make more of these cards. And they are just so fun. You can mix up the order, but it doesn't have to be like I did mine kind of ombre lightest to darkest. Now I'm going to do darkest to lightest, whatever. I'm going to stop talking and just keep putting the card together. That seems to be the best plan of action. Now, I think when I originally did this, I kind of had my cardstock up here a little higher, taller. And then the idea was, of course, to put the tag over it. And I didn't necessarily mean to put the tag off to the side. It just sort of happened that way. So now I am putting these on. You can use glue or fast fuse, whatever you like. Whatever is your preference. So again, I like the glue because it does give me a little wiggle room. So if I didn't get everything lined up, I can kind of wiggle and jiggle till it's right. Okay. Yeah, I like it off to the side. We'll stick with that. Now I'm going to pop this up onto my card. I mean, was there any doubt that I would do that? I don't think so. Grab my scissors here. And I just love using these edge pieces for stuff like this. Okay. Oh, poopers. You did not hear me say that. I will say that is my PG rated word. My internal monologue isn't always as ladylike. Okay, so I need to stamp on this first. And sometimes I think if you have dimensionals on there, your stamping doesn't come out right. So I want to make sure this comes out right because this is a cute card. Thinking of you. Oh, that is from the stamp set that coordinates with this. So it all matches. Because you know I like stuff that coordinates and I like making stuff coordinate. Yes. That is so my MO. Okay, there we go. Now, if you need to kind of poof up your wings at all, you can do that. A little here and there. And there you go. So pretty. You could also, if you wanted, add some little pearls to these, to the centers of these butterflies, but I kind of liked them plain, so I'm going to leave them like that. Now, not completely plain though, because I have to put some spritzing on here to make everything sparkly happy. So I'm just going to tap this against my scissors. You can use anything. It doesn't have to be scissors. And then you get some fun spritzes. Do you see that? Hopefully. Yes, very nice. Okay. And then the last finishing up touch is I'm going to take some of my baker's twine, my white baker's twine, and just tie a little bow, which I will add to the top of the tag. And I'm also going to, you can use either your scissor, or your bone folder or your fingernail. I like my fingernail because it's handy. And, oh, that did not cut how I wanted. This one might be a little bit long, but what I'm doing is trimming the ends, and these packaging is now not on the card. The packaging for these are not on cards anymore. Whew, how's that for a little better grammar? My gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening. Ooh, it's so bad. Oh dear. But anyway, when it's on the card like this, you know, there are the kinks that you get. You know, that kink right there. So when you run your fingernail or a bone folder across it, you get that effect like curling ribbon, Christmas curling ribbon. And if you want to get rid of that kink, that's the way to do it. However, Stampin' Up! Decided to now put things on these spools. Rather, they're spools similar to this, they're cardboard, but that way you don't have that problem anymore. So they have fixed that, but I still have ones that are on the cards because I go through a lot of these. I have several. Okay, so I rolled up a glue dot, just like a little glue dot log, and that way it won't show through. And then I'm just going to glue dot this onto my tag rather than trying to tie it on to the tag. I find that's easier. Don't you agree? And there you go. That's it. Isn't it amazing? So much fun. What other color combinations do you think would look great with that? Let me know in the comments. And of course, if you need to order any of these things, please do. I would love to take care of you as my customer and welcome you to my VIP rewards club because we're kind of awesome. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye.